Your network is your net worth. That's what we have been listening for years. But is it really like this? How many of you have at least 500 LinkedIn connections? You can go to chat and type M in the chat box. M for me. Anybody who has more than 500 LinkedIn connection, you can go to the chat box and you can type M. Okay. Now, if I ask you, how many of those connections will actually think of you when an opportunity comes? Now, the numbers are very, very, very less. So actually, your network is not your net worth. Your recall in the network is your net worth. If you have a massive network of 5,000 plus connections, but they can't remember you, what you exactly do, and when an opportunity comes, your name is not there in their mind, then the worth of this connection is zero. If we do the reality check, then everyone is networking, everyone is attending events, everyone is exchanging numbers, but the result is not there. And very few people are getting remembered. If you meet 20 people, if you go to a networking event and meet 20-25 people there, after a couple of days you will remember only 3 to 5 people. So why is it like that? Because the clarity is missing. And how to get remembered? There is a very simple 3S formula: say, show, stay. Say means, like, you need to say what do you do very clearly. Your introduction should be very clear. Then you need to show the proof of your work. It can be review, it can be the results, it can be client testimonial, it can be anything else that shows that you are an expert of that work. And then stay means you need to stay visible consistently. So let us discuss this in detail. So say, what do you do? Like, suppose if I want to refer a client to you right now, what is the one sentence I should say about you to make them hire you? If it doesn't come to your mind instantly, then the clarity is missing. Look at your LinkedIn headline. Like, does it clearly say who you are, what do you do, and why somebody should call you? Or it gives a vague idea about your work. Your intro should be so simple that everyone in the network should be able to remember and introduce you. It should not be like, I am a physiotherapist and we are into the real estate also, and we have a restaurant also. We can also do your accounting, we can file VAT for you. And I also book tickets, like we are also into travel and tourism. No, it should not be like that. Like, you can, if you include a lot of services, might be people can remember you, but they will not contact you when they actually need the services, because it doesn't show your expertise. To show your expertise, to show your authority, you need to be very specific, very clear, and you need to stick to just one service. So now here comes the first task for you. I help so and so achieve so and so through so and so. I'm also going to put it in the chat window so that, like, you can fill it up. You can make your intro clear. You can introduce yourself in today's intro, or might be you can later work on this and you can post in our group. But your intro should be such a simple one that you can clearly express yourself in just one line. Now, the next comes show proof. The proof can be in terms of results, content, reviews, digital presence, or anything that that can convince your client that you are an expert of this field. And these proofs, and then comes your next task, that you need to build your digital proof. And the main digital proofs are your LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and website. And if you already have that, then you need to work on optimizing this to make them effective. Now the next comes is the stay, or stay visible. You need to stay visible through your website, social media, and you need to be consistent in your visibility. Have you ever noticed that like some of your competitors who doesn't have much effective product and services, at least not as effective as yours, and they are selling more than you? Your product or services might be of superior quality, but still your competitors are selling more than you. If it has ever happened with you, you can type Y in the chat box, Y for yes. Okay. So like it happens that your competitors are not that much good, but still they sell more because the visibility, they have more visibility than you. And that's why like they can cover a greater market, more customers than you. And if your presence ends when the meeting ends, your network has already forgotten you. So your presence should continue, like even if the meeting ends. And the networking is not hunting. Like many a times, like people come to the networking event with the thought process of hunting. Straight away I will pitch my business, straight away I will look for the references, and like with a target in the mind that I need to churn this particular network for this much of profit. So networking is not hunting, it's like farming. So you plant the seeds of the memory today so that you can harvest the deals 6 months from now. You need to plant the seed today, and you need to continuously nurture that through your constant visibility, through your constant reminder. And the first step of visibility is to have a website and the LinkedIn profile. And with that, you also have to have a clear understanding of how Google AI platform and the social media work together. So you also need the clarity of how to be visible and how this entire platform work together. And for that clarity, I launched my SEO course, which is called SEO Clarity. I named it SEO Clarity because it brings clarity to your thought process. What is SEO? What is Google? What is AI platform? And how you can be visible. Why Google promotes few businesses more and few businesses less. And the same for the AI platform. So it is not a lengthy course. It is just 2.5 hours of course with 10 videos, very concentrated knowledge, just up to date knowledge, no beating around the bush, where you can get the complete information about what exactly you need to do to get more visibility. I built this course on Pareto principle, that is the principle of 80-20 rules. By the way, the QR code is getting displayed on the screen. You can scan it right now and you can access the course. So the course is built on the 80-20 rules of Pareto principle that says 80% of outcome or output comes from 20% of the efforts. So you will learn only the main 20% of things that can help you 80% of visibility on Google AI platform and overall your online presence. This course is going to be the crux of 10 years of my SEO experience. So I have put everything that I learned in the last 10 years in a very concentrated way. And I practice what I teach. So like what I'm doing to bring the results for my clients, I put exactly same thing in this course. So it is going to be highly useful if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner. And just remember the same thing again, that say, show, stay. You need to say about yourself in a very precise way so that each member of the network can easily remember that and can introduce you. You need to show your digital presence. You need to show the proof of your work, and you need to stay in touch consistently through the digital platform. And that's what my course is going to do for you. It is going to provide you a glimpse of what exactly you need to do to stay visible in this AI age. Still, the QR code is there on the screen. You can scan it. And if you are not connected with me on the LinkedIn, like you can scan this QR code also, and you can get connected with me on LinkedIn. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that this presentation is going to stay with you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.